what's up, y'all? AJ Simmons here with another great interview for you guys. Today, I'm going to be interviewing my guy, Mr. Carlos. Carlos, what's going on with you?
What's going on? How you doing, AJ?
Hey, I'm all right. I'm all right. Carlos Johnson. So you started your company, Delosy, right? Delosy Cleaning.
Delozy Commercial Cleaning Services, LLC.
Okay. Okay, cool, man. That's what's up. So first, let's go ahead and get some background information. What did you do before you started your cleaning company? And tell us a little bit about your background first.
Well, I started my cleaning company in June, where I bought the starter kit from you. I think I got it just in time because that was right before you ended the solid. I think it was like $9.95 or $1,000 deal. I had a
Okay.
9 to 5 job. I still have a 9 to 5. So that's pretty much where I come from. I had a 9 to 5 and I bought my starter kit in June.
Okay.
And right when I bought the starter kit from you.
All right, cool. Now, why did you start a cleaning company?
Man, at the time, I was just thinking like, I wanted to do something that was of my own. And I started looking into different tasks like cleaning companies or whatnot. And I know you can start small, but you can grow big as far as with your the ROI, the return of investment for a cleaning business.
Right.
It just interests me, and it was something that I started following you on YouTube, and I just started listening to you and listening to how people were making a lot of money doing this, and started off small and just grew to be a big company.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So you still had your job. You actually still have it. So how do you kind of manage doing the job and doing the business?
Well, I make it work, man. To be honest with you, sometimes I may have a job to do after I get off work, and sometimes I'm not going to sleep to 2 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning, and have to get right back up at 5:30 or 6 in the morning. So at the moment, I'm making it do what it do. I didn't want to hire anybody just yet, so right now it's just myself and my fiance. She helps, when we have to get on the job, she helps. She still have her 9 to 5, so it's a bit of a challenge, but it's doable if that's what you want to do.
Absolutely. That's what's up that your fiance helping you out. You want to shout her name out just to get some
Oh
cool points in
yeah,
there?
Keisha, Lakeisha.
All right, cool. Shout out
Yeah,
to
she
Keisha.
she she's actually my business partner, man. We kind of we trying to grow this thing together, man. Trying to grow and make something happen.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
The
So
start of the start of a new union.
absolutely. What tips can you share to other people, that's trying to balance doing the full-time job with trying to start that business on the side?
Um, Man, you just have to be dedicated. I mean, sometimes I be dead tired when I get off work. But if I get a call because I have a property management, if I do move outs on some of their apartment move outs. Just last week I had where they called and told me, can I get 3 apartments done? So that night I did two. She helped with a couple. She did her thing, and then I went in there and did my thing. And I didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning. So you just got to be dedicated and got to put that work in to do it. If there's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you mind sharing with us how many accounts you have right now?
Right now, I have two. I have a commercial account that I do once a week on the weekends, and then I also have a property management where I do their move outs as well as their leasing facility, the gym, clubhouse, and common areas. We did have two property managements, but we ended up having to let one of them go because they were paying their invoices late. We would bill them out, and we would already put them on a net 30 because that's what their agreement was, and they were still paying 30 days after that net 30. So, we was doing work and we wasn't getting the money back in time. So, we had to chalk it up and just let them know that we're going to part ways. But this other property management, they pay their invoices on time, so it makes a big difference.
That's what's up, man. That's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up because things like that do happen where, the customers don't pay the invoices on time or sometimes at all, and you got to be able to deal with that. So that's what's up that you got that learning experience out the way already.
Yeah,
Now,
for real.
with those accounts that you have now, how did you get those? Because I think you bought a starter kit, like you said before. I put the leads included with it, right?
Yeah, I bought that starter kit from you in June, and my first account, which was that commercial account, it was actually by word of mouth. I created my social media pages, Delosey Commercial Cleaning on Facebook and Instagram, and somebody saw the page and they say, can you guys come and give us a free quote because we're actually looking for a cleaning company, a cleaning crew.
Mm-hmm.
So we went in and did the bid proposal, and she gave us a call back, because she liked the way that we communicated with them and the way we kind of pointed out certain little things or whatnot. Some tips that I got from you, man. I just want to say I'm gonna stop real quick. You're a blessing, brother, because not everybody will put out that information like you do for free. You know what I mean? Yes, some things have to get paid for, but you put out a lot of information, man, that help people out. And it's been blessing me. Like I watch your YouTube videos every day. When you post them, I get the alert and I watch them.
That's
But back to that subject,
I appreciate it.
yes, but so back to that subject, she, basically said that she kind of negotiated like $5 or $10 because she had people that were higher and people that were lower. So we met her in the middle, and we've been holding that one down for quite some time.
That's what's up.
The other property management, which is funny, because I initially went in and I was telling them that we had a cleaning company, and how they satisfied with their new cleaners, with the cleaners that they have, and they were like, yeah, we are this and that. So I waited a few months, and you made a video, man, and you was like, go in there and dress a little different. I think you were talking about putting on like polo shirts or button-up shirts or whatever. Because the first time I went in there, I had my T-shirt on, my company T-shirt, probably some sneakers, and some jeans or something, And I kind of looked like the worker, which is nothing wrong with. But the next time I went in there a few months later. I had on it was a polo shirt, but it was buttoned up. It was like a button-up polo, had my company logo on there, some slacks and some shoes, like some dress shoes a little bit, And I talked to the property manager, and she was like, I really am looking for somebody. I think she just looked at me differently. I think I looked more professional, and I had my stuff together. After I had that meeting with her, I left her a little token because we have marketing, like some marketing pins with our company name on there. And she was like, oh, I got a pen. She was like, I love pens. So, I'm not sure if that's what triggered it, but we got the contract now,
Wow.
And so it was just that follow-up after 3 months.
That's what's up, man. That's huge. Like both of those, the way you got both of those is huge. So that first one, that was literally like from social media. You just posted on social media that you got a business and somebody reached out to you from that?
Yeah. And I think it was more so they knew me from somebody else. So They ended up connecting with me. And it went like that.
And that's why it's so important, man. People gotta, like I say it all the time, and I know people think I don't know if they think I'm just talking or what, but post your stuff. Like even on your personal profile, share it, because people, you never know, they got jobs and their jobs have cleaning companies. Your cleaning company could be their cleaning company. So that's a huge lesson, man. So I appreciate you sharing that with us.
I be hitting people up, find out who the person to contact to clean y'all building, because, we doing this, we doing that, so it helps out.
Definitely. Now, did you have any cleaning experience before you got started with your cleaning company?
Man, to be honest with you, yeah, cleaning up my own place.
Right.
Back when I was younger, I worked for a cleaning company, but it wasn't anything major. I did it for a second and then I stopped. But no, I did it as I go. As I went. I learned as I went.
Right. Okay. What about business experience? Did you have business experience prior to starting? Did you have any business experience prior to starting?
I had a few business experience. I never really owned my own business, but I have family and friends that, I grew up around business. So, I know how to market certain things and how to, give that customer satisfaction and how to treat the customers and things like that. So I do have that type of knowledge.
Got you. Okay, that's what's up. And I'm just asking you this because I know that a lot of times people won't get started because they thinking, oh, I don't have any experience. But it's like nobody does. Like before you do something, nobody's ever done it until they do it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you sharing that with.
Yeah, you don't know until you start it.
Absolutely, that's it. And so what has been the hardest part for you so far with your business?
I was finding solid leads, man. Although I just ended up going through you. I signed up to get through your lead generation program, which I think is great. A lot of people are finding good leads on that. So I decided, because sometimes I would go door to door, like, although I got a 9 to 5, sometimes I'll take a PTO day and, go hit door to door, make cold calls on my lunch breaks. But just finding them solid leads that are people that are actually looking for a cleaning service. Because, when you're doing it, when you just doing it and you running through the script, you get people who might hang up on you. I mean, it's a challenge, but other than that, I think that would be one of the toughest. But right now, I think that's one of the toughest, man. Is just trying to get them solid leads, especially since I'm not franchised, so I'm doing it on my own, and which is not knocking people that's on franchise, but franchise, they find the companies for you, which is a good thing, but I think by me doing it this way, I kind of learn it a little bit. I'm learning it the hard way a little bit.
Right. Because with the franchise, they handicap you by doing that because you never learned that skill. It took me a while to learn it because they kept doing it all for me. And then on top of that, right, then on top of that, they own those contracts. You don't actually own them, so it's better, you know what I mean, that you're going this independent route anyway. But
and they bid them for you.
Absolutely, so you don't know how to deal with them. But now, what has been the best thing about starting your business? What do you think so far was the best thing about starting your business?
Just that responsibility, man. It actually get kind of exciting where you could see, say for instance, when we go into these move outs, like, you can run into a move out and you see it go from dirt to speaking Spain, you know what I mean? Like and the customers are happy, I think that would be probably one of the best things that a sense of this is something that I done as well as my company, as well as our company, I should say.
Okay. Now, when you first did your very first job, like, how did you even know, you know what I mean, like what to do? Because I know you said you had the only cleaning experience you had was cleaning your house, and commercial cleaning versus house cleaning is different. So it's like, and I know that I include how to clean inside the starter kit, but I also am realistic and I understand I provided, a manual, and everybody don't always going to read that manual. So it's like, how did you really know how to clean when you start?
Man, just from how would I want it to look if I was there, if it's my place, how would I want it to look, and then she's more so, I don't want to say OCD, but she's real tidy when it comes to, cleaning specific things or whatnot. So I just look at it, how would I want it to look as a client or as a person, if this was my area, how would I want it to look? So, I just, sometimes it take a little longer, sometimes it don't, but I just put myself in their shoes.
Absolutely. And so it's the end of 2019, 2020. 2020 is approaching. What is your one big goal for your cleaning company for 2020?
Man, I want to grow. I want to have more than the 2 solid accounts that I have. I want to get more accounts eventually to give me some employees behind us, up under us, and teach them. And just, I want to, as my boy, I talked to the guy Sean Richards before in the CBN group. He said, you want to just go and shake up the whole area. So I'm looking to shake up the whole area in 2020 over in my surroundings. Some may know who we are, some may not, but by the end of 2020, it's gonna be a lot of people that know who we are.
That's what's up, man. So shout out Sean Richards, by the way. He a beast, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I talked to him one time, man. He gave me some good advice. He was another person. We got quite a few people in the CBN group that dropped some good nuggets on us that, that keep you motivated, that keep you going.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So I gotta have my call to come to Jesus moment at the end why I gotta do this, and I gotta ask you, for the people that's on the sideline watching this video, waiting, debating, procrastinating, scared to jump and get their business started, what would you want to say to these people?
Man, it ain't nothing to do it but do it. Invest and when you put your money into it, just push. It's gonna seem hard. Uh, it's gonna seem hard, but you just gotta do it. You're gonna run into some bumps and bruises, but you put a band-aid on it, learn from it, and keep pushing. Just like I was telling you about the first property management. I didn't want to give up that contract. I'm like, man, because this money, they paying late, but this money coming in, but I need my money. So therefore, I mean, that was a bruise that I learned, that I'm not going to let people treat me any kind of way. So just get out there, do it, learn from your mistakes and keep pushing, because you're going to get the mistakes. You can't avoid that. I don't care how many mentors you got, how many this you got. You need mentors, but you also going to learn from your own mistakes. Don't be scared. It's just like getting on the bike and riding. You got to learn some type of way. You know what I mean?
That's it. Like you nailed it, man. I appreciate you sharing that great advice. How can people follow you in your journey online or anywhere?
Well, so we got Facebook, we got Delosey Commercial Cleaning Services LLC, and then we got Instagram, Delosey Cleaning Services, and we're in the process of creating our website. Or you can also just look us up on Google, Delosey Commercial Cleaning Services. We have a website for the Better Business Bureau. So you can access us through that, and just contact us any type of way you can. Also, if you need our cleaning services, our number is 214-494-0067.
That's what's up, man. That's how you do that right there.
Yeah. Shout that out real quick.
Absolutely. Shout out to Delosey Commercial Cleaning Service, man. And look, if y'all ready to start y'all cleaning company, be smart like Delosey. Go through Clean Biz Network, get your cleaning business started, kid, at www.cleanbiznetwork.com. Since we shouting out our business.
Most definitely. We got to shout that out, because, hey, I'm going to tell you, if it wasn't for you, man, I wouldn't be here, because, honestly, I just had a phone call not too long ago, and a guy was talking to me, because you get so many people that want to call you, and they was like, we can help you grow your business, this and that, but it's going to cost you $15,000. I'm just starting. I'm not going to pay you $15,000, and I'm just starting my business,
Right.
So I call it, as Dame Dash say, culture vultures.
Right.
And I can respect you, man, because if people follow you long enough and look into what you're doing, they will understand that you're here to really, truly help some people, man. And it's a blessing, man. You going to be blessed, and you already being blessed for the stuff that you putting out there.
That's
facts.
facts.
I tell people all the time, how you start your business? I say, man, look, follow this guy named AJ on YouTube. I got my units from him, and everything's been golden, and it's gonna be good later. I say, so follow him and go through him. And a few people probably didn't follow you. A few people thought it was smoke, but I mean, you a blessing, man, for real.
I appreciate that. I appreciate you, Carlos, man. And I thank you so much for coming up here doing this interview for us. I know that you probably won't it's hard to get used, like it takes some time to get used to the video stuff. I'm still not used to it. As you can see, I'm stumbling over my words, but I appreciate you having the courage to come up here, do this interview with us, share this information with us. You didn't have to, so we thank you for it. And I appreciate it, man.
I mean, I appreciate it. And hopefully, what I did say help somebody out and get them encouraged to get out there and do it.
Definitely. Thanks, man. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good one.
All right, you too.